Hey,
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday the 13th of August already. Crazy,
Trying to
guys.
sort my hair out. I feel like I look like Krusty the Clown.
Well, what I'm more thrown about is, am I not normally on the other side?
I don't know. Oh, because I think I always dial in first.
You're normally first. You dial in first. You dial in second. I'm not used to being on this side. Like, it's like I'm exactly the wrong way around.
And the camera's back to front, so like it just makes you StreamYard. You need to update something to do with your imagery. You give us a filter or something because we're lopsided. It's just wrong.
Yeah. We look like we've had a stroke and both got very red faces. Hey, Anne, it's good to be here. Welcome to Donna and Cheryl TV, guys. Anybody who is joining us today. I don't know what it's like where you are. I don't know if you're still in the middle of like the heat, but in the northeast of England this morning, the foghorns are going constantly. It's that drizzly, dark, overcast, looks like it's going to rain kind of vibe. Basically, when I go out, I'm going to look like a Bichon Frise. That's what I'm saying to people.
I was out at 7 o'clock this morning doing tabbing, it's called, walking around a field with a really heavy rucksack on my back and with weights in. And it was like that drizzly, shitty rain. So when I got back, my hair was just like this around my face.
That's what mine would have been like. No, Wendy, these aren't new tops. No. So we're here keeping it real with you today. And I kept it very real, Cheryl. Yeah. I kept it very real yesterday. So obviously lunchtime yesterday, Cheryl started with the keeping it real of we haven't eaten outside of like
somebody would need to get him off.
Checked him, block user. There we go. Sorry, got somebody putting really rude comments on. If you saw that, we do apologise. He is now blocked.
Can we delete the comment?
We just need to say, yeah, we can. I just wanted to see if I could find his name in case he was in any of our things. Anyway, there's always one, isn't there? There's always one that turns off.
Yes, we've deleted the weirdo and blocked him. Thanks a bit.
He's blocked. He's gone. Yusuf is out of here. So yeah, is it hot there? Is it hotter than the effing sun? Leah sat in the garden in the sun. Leah, honestly, it's horrible up here today. So yes, we were keeping it real outside of Poundland yesterday while Cheryl was live with the beautiful Emma. And how inspirational is Emma, by the way? If you haven't listened to the podcast, set yourself some time aside this weekend to listen to it. It is just...
We've promoted it again today. Yeah, we've just sent it out again, just to remind you, because we know that you get that many things coming through on your feed. So we've just posted it again to remind you to watch it, listen to it.
Her story, honestly, we could just talk to her all day. Her and Chrissy were both amazing podcasts. So listen to Emma's this weekend if you haven't already. So yeah, keeping it real. And then last night we got in, Caleb was in the shower. I thought I'm going to jump onto the soul system because it feels like ages since I just talked to the soul system on the road. Keeping it real, in my chair in the bedroom, surrounded by the guilt of the clothes that were just purchased on my little shopping spree when I went all pretty woman on Cheryl's ass. Because the deal was like, we couldn't get into the changing rooms, could we, Cheryl? Loads of the changing rooms were closed, which was weird. So we just kept buying stuff. And I said, look, Laura,
you just kept buying stuff. I didn't.
Yeah, you were there. You were enabling. I was just buying it, saying, like, we're here. I'll just take it back because this is what happens. Like I said last night, when you're 5 foot short and 5 foot wide, half of what you buy you take back because it doesn't fit when you then put it on. But literally everything fit, and I liked all of it. So I went on the soul system before I spoke to Child. I was like, what do I do? Would you keep them? Would you take them back? Obviously, asking you lot in the soul system, everyone's like, keep them, you'll feel good. I was like, right, I best go let Cheryl know.
Then she's got to ask the bank manager.
El Banco.
How much money does that cost to have the money out of the bank account to pay for it? Because we're treating ourselves like we've been in business 2 years. We've never been on a fucking shopping trip and bought us some clothes out with the business.
Yeah,
it's been way too long. But yeah, I'm not a buyer the same as Donna. I go in the shop, I scan around the shop, and then I can tell if I'm going to like something or not. But then I see one thing in a couple of shops, I'm just like, right, yeah, I'm having that. One of the tops was probably a bit too tight on my back. I can't really move my arms, but I really like it. And there was no other sizes, so I'm keeping it anyway.
It'll fit by next Wednesday. I also noticed that will fit us. The thing is, I don't like clothes shopping. My thing is shopping for the house, like cushions, textiles, throws, anything like that. Like I love buying clothes. Normally I go and I come back with one bag, and even that it's normally for somebody else. So the fact that I saw stuff that I liked and it fit, I'm thinking the universe wanted me to have it, and thankfully the school system agreed.
We're keeping everything. So today we'll have our masterclass. We have over 300 people registered, signed up, ready to attend masterclass, because normally we split them into a couple, but this time we've just gone for one session. So we're very, very, very excited.
Really excited.
Poor thing going on again.
And to be fair, we thought, well, it's August, you're all on holiday and you've got better things to do. But no, apparently not. 300 odd people chose to disagree with that line of thinking. So I'm never listening to that intuition again. So yeah, 300 and something. It just keeps going up every time we look. So this is definitely the last chance, the last call, the last reminder. If you're watching this, if you haven't signed up before 5ish tonight, you might not get the links in time. So
there's the link.
You can come if you still haven't signed up, or if there's somebody that you want to send it to, or a friend that you think needs the free support, send it to them. So it is like a mini rock cake. My dad was like, "Oh, where are they all meeting?" I'm like, "No, Dad."
we will rock you.
We're literally going to rock your boots. And this is what we want to talk to you about today. And keep an eye out for the lowdown tonight as well. Is that, when we talk about wanting to meditate, or, when we talk about like being aware of your thoughts, or quieting your thoughts, or listening to your inner chatter, loads of people say, "Oh, well, I can't control my thoughts, and my chatter is just non-stop. It just, it just keeps going." It does, right? Our job isn't to stop the chatter, and our job isn't to stop having negative thoughts. Like, there's always going to be an element of that. Like, you're a human being, you're going to have negative chatter. This monkey mind that we have going on that's like, like always telling you the dark side. It's not about stopping it. It's about tuning into it and reframing it and knowing what to do when it comes and it really kicks in. And, Cheryl and I have had some really powerful calls with clients this week, and what we see for them is what we see for ourselves, is what you guys are witnesses, that situations will crop up and it'll start pushing your buttons and you start behaving in a certain way. So say, for example, with a partner who might like spending money, doesn't have an issue with it, but you're not having any money problems. They're just like, they like to spend money, but you react really badly about it and want to control the money because you had a partner who used to overspend it, or you used to be in debt, or you were used to growing up in debt with your family, or you might have a belief around your eating, and you might, think that you might be quite controlling with your food because you don't want to be overweight, but actually it's because the story of your family is that your family are overweight, even though you've never had a real weight issue. So sometimes what can happen is the monkey mind can jump in and start telling us and feeding us all these beliefs about what we perceive to be fact, truth, reality, and sometimes it's not.
And what happens is when we have a really ingrained belief, it starts to become part of our identity. So we just believe that I am this. God, it's getting on my nerves. I can hear my own voice echoing back.
We can't listen.
So we're kind of saying I am this or I am that, and we label ourselves at an identity level, which, it's even at identity level is higher than your values and beliefs. It's really, really ingrained. And then that's running in your subconscious mind. So you're not even aware of all of these thoughts and feelings that are going on because they're in your subconscious about what you believe to be true about yourself. They're just there running, and we act and we behave in certain ways, and sometimes we don't even know why we're doing it. No. But it's because we've got these I am labels. I am this, I am that, I am the other. And then the voice is in here, the inner critic, the imposters layering onto that.
Yeah.
You're this, you're that, you're the other.
Trying to keep you safe all the time. And like Cheryl said, because it's like your identity, you don't question it. Like, you don't wake up today and say, is my hair brown? Are my eyes green? Am I 5 foot nothing? Like, you just accept it as fact and don't ever question it, like, ever. And that's the danger of it, because it's totally sitting in your blind spot. Look on Pinterest at fancy home interiors this morning. I found myself thinking, why are you even looking? You'll never afford that. I shut that shit down straight away. Thank you, Leah. Shut that shit down. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we do that, don't we? We put these self-imposed bars on what we are allowed to have or not have based on what we think our parents had or didn't have or whatever. 100%. Thank you, Irina. Haley, hey, gorgeous. So it's like, what is your monkey mind chattering on about? What is it keeping you safe with? And like we just said to one of our one-on-one clients, don't try and fight it. Don't try and argue with it. Just next time it's chittering on at you, just ask it, what is it trying to keep you safe from? What's the real emotion that when that thing's happening, it's saying to you, it's getting all excited and trying to distract you and saying, come on over here, have a couple of bags of crisps. What is it scared that you're going to feel? And what is that linked to? Because sometimes we're just in these habitual, 95% of our thinking and of our action is habitual. We're not aware of it. It's like brushing our teeth or walking or breathing. You don't have to think too much about it. And the danger lies in if some of that behavior and those actions that you're taking aren't in line with your highest vision of yourself, of who you really want to be, then it's about, okay, well, what am I trying to avoid? What's the feeling or the emotion? Because it's really bizarre. It's like we don't like to be uncomfortable about emotions. Our mind thinks that we're going to be hurt or upset because of that event when we were 4. So it tries to help you avoid it. And you won't die from feeling emotions. It might hurt sometimes, but it's better to feel it.
Vet's just said upper limit problems. Yes, I'm so understanding that right now. Yes. Which we do.
Upper limiting problems. So there's a great book called The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. If you haven't read it and you think you're out setting up a business or you're just starting a business or you just want to kind of work out where you sabotage in life, it's a really good book to read, super easy to read. And Gay's an incredible guy. Like he used to work with them, Louise Hay and all those guys and Bob Proctor and stuff. So definitely give that one a read. But and you're going to keep hitting your ceiling, your glass ceiling of your own making. And if you're not careful, your imposter will keep that glass ceiling as real. The imposter will tell you that glass ceiling is fact, that you're going to smash your head if you try and jump up against it. And in reality, you can remove it anytime you want. You'll go through, you'll go up, you'll go higher, and then a new glass ceiling will appear. That's life's journey. That's life's journey. And you just have to decide to keep stopping and at your perceived borders, your perceived, limits, or do you keep challenging them and pushing up to the next level.
But what will you do by dealing with your inner critic, by dealing with your imposter and allowing it to process, because keeping you safe, it's coming from, has a positive intention, and just allowing it to have it say and let it go, choosing a different thought, then eventually when you choose different thought, you will form beliefs, they will then form at an identity level, and you plant lots of good stuff back into your subconscious mind.
Yeah.
So this is how the rewiring starts. The process goes. You become consciously aware. You acknowledge it. You let it go. You choose a different thought, and then you do that over and over. It forms a belief. Your identity shifts, and then you've got a lot of good stuff running in your subconscious. So the negative thought or the negative belief on your imposter, the voice gets quieter. It gets less often. It's not there as much as it is now. So yes, it does pop up when you're about to hit another level, but it doesn't go on. It's not as loud. It doesn't go on for as long because you've got the tools to be able to shut that shit down.
Shut that shit down. And
that's
tonight,
just for you, Leah. Shut that shit down.
And Yvette's just saying, carry the sledgehammer for the glass ceilings. Absolutely. Don't let them stop you. Do not let them stop you. They don't exist. They only exist in your mind. Cheryl and I both hitting the button at the same time. They only exist in your mind. Tonight, we're going to be giving you 7 of the best strategies that we know of in order to help you deal with this monkey mind, deal with this imposter, deal with this thing in your head that's got the really positive intention of keeping you safe, but it's just a little bit misguided sometimes. If you want to look at Pinterest, you can look at Pinterest till your heart is content and believe that what is on there is possible for you too.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, last chance to join us. Get signed up. It's going to be like, I'm literally so excited. I am going to wear one of my new tops, Wendy. I'm going to wear one of my new tops.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not wearing it because, well, I want to keep it for the photo shoot. That's going to be the first time anyone sees it.
I've got more than one though. I think I'm good.
I'm wearing an old top. I'm wearing an old one.
Oh, you see. This is it now. It's like when we're comfortable with you and you know that we're friends, we just wear our old shit with you.
Exactly.
So I hope we're going to see you there tonight. I really look forward to it. Have an absolutely amazing day. Keep cool, keep calm, keep happy, and
Keep it real.
keep it real. And we'll see you at 8 o'clock.